Well, hello. I went exploring again. Today, we answered universal questions like, what is inside of a wooden toilet? What the hell is this? And how to evade taxes. Wait, wrong script. We found an insane chicken spawn location, a cowboy town, and explored a huge ass town that I missed. Naturally, you might ask me, Sato, you released 2 videos exploring and missed a huge ass town? Yes. So my creative juices are kinda running low on this intro, so let's dive in. As always, timestamps included. On my way to the cowboy town, I stumbled upon what I can only describe as a chicken convention. Seriously, there were so many of them that I had to stop and take it all in. And let me tell you, if you find a spot like this early in the game, you are set. These chickens could keep you fed for years. I also found this shop in the middle of nowhere with a huge amount of plants in it. So those who want to grow stuff in Zomboid, the place is made for you. Other stuff in that mall is pretty much basics, so it's not even worth mentioning. Let's get back on the road to the cowboy town. Well, finally, after looking at the map, I found this small town in the middle of nowhere. Historic coalfield, aka Cowboy Town. So, I just left. No, I'm just joking. I come running to check this place out. And I've gotta tell you, this place looks very good. It's immersive as hell, but it has some questionable stuff. For example, why is this bed right in front of a door? Or why are there coffins on the ground everywhere? I also tried to steal this head, but I couldn't. Although houses are unique, they're pretty much the same. I mean, I wouldn't expect a huge variety in old Cowboy Town, I'll be honest. While trying to commit breaking and entering, I accidentally sat down on the bench. I didn't know it was possible. Next, I found a spot that is the best for the blacksmiths. It has an anvil, advanced furnace, grindstone, everything you need for the blacksmithing. I know you've been asking for a blacksmith video, so this is the spot if you want to start without debug mode. It also has this kind of a motel. This is also where I found the bed and the door frame. Next, there's this chop house. Personally, I love this place, it just has its own unique thing. There's also a sheriff's department. Now, I don't believe it would spawn guns because it's like a museum, so don't expect to get anything like weapons here. There's also like another restaurant here, but I'd be scared to go in here because the top floor is completely dark. And lastly, as in all of my exploration videos, here's a graveyard. But here it's unique. There is a thing that caused people to go to the graveyard. There was only one question left. What is inside of a wooden toilet? So I got my items, started disassembling, and disassembled the wrong thing. So I got back to work again. And what I found inside changed my life forever. Yeah, it was nothing. Next, I headed towards the big town that I missed. First, I arrived to some kind of an industrial zone. And that's when I saw this. Naturally, I tested what happens if you go through them. Well, at least it didn't crash my game, so that's good. What's the first thing that you do when you see something that you don't know? That's right, you blow it up.
Bomb has been planted.
It did nothing. I'll let you decide in the comments what do you think it is. I think it's some unfinished thing or missing item. That's my only guess. Anyway, so the location has these 2 generators that I believe you can use because I could put fuel in them, but I'm not sure if you can turn them on. If we could use them, that would be actually great. Also, be careful, this huge building is literally a trap base. I've fallen into the complete darkness. This one has a basement and it's huge. The only reason why I managed to get out is because I grabbed a headlight from the debug menu. It was so dark, I was just basically blind. Look, it's just filled with these holes in the floor. Just like any other town, it's got some houses, but this one in particular has more like mansions and cottages. It's also got this restaurant. It's pretty big and it's got some paintings and decorations, but I still think it's a bit dry. Like, it's a zombie apocalypse and there's just no blood and it's so pristine in this sense, you know what I mean? Just add a bit of blood in there, something like that, to get that immersion basically. However, I'll give it to them. This house looks cool as hell. The inside is also really good. There's some graffitis, some planks there. It looks abandoned and on the outside and on the inside. And it might look like nothing, but it gives off this energy to this place. I don't know how to explain it, sorry. But right next to it, there's this survivor house. I'm not sure if it's generated or it's there always. However, as you can see, everything is barricaded, so I'm not really sure how to get in. I could only like sneak peek into this. This house also has its own farm. It has tons of crops. It even has its own chicken farm and it's pretty protected. So if you want to make a base there, I approve. I don't know if you need my approval. I approve. This town has a plaza and there is a pharmacy in there, as you can see. So if you need medical supplies, this is the place. Also, it is locked, as you can see. So if you're a Zomboid player, there's only one question. What's behind the locked bars? Turns out pharmacy has a locked room to hide water. Realism at its best. So I also found a church, but church isn't the most interesting thing. First of all, the graveyard looks unique as hell, but there's also another question. Why are these graves open? And I don't want to hear that they were dug out for the person to be buried in. No, you've been brainwashed. I want to hear the zombie apocalypse and the zombies dug out themselves. Another cool thing that I found is this train. You can see it's been vandalized and stuff. It has graffitis on them and it actually has loot. So yeah, you should check this out. So it also has this kind of a factory that makes toys, I think. And it's got this workshop area that I really liked. I wish we could use it because it looks pretty good, but I don't think we can yet. And lastly, the school. And I'm gonna tell you, this school is huge. If I told you in the previous videos I found huge schools, this is bigger. But again, it's dark as hell, so clearing this up could pose some difficulties. And it's also got its own private lake, so just wanted to mention that. And again, I just want to say thank you for all your support in previous videos. We just hit 100 likes on our farming guide, and this literally makes my year. I'm not even trying to lie to you. So thank you all of you, and I wish you all the best.